start on the ground is short. Bichette gathers it in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They're on top 7-2. Stepping up now, Joe Panik. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help with this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, ball one. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Fly ball into straightaway left. Davis is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. One out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for a relief pitcher. to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. Count is 2-1. Now, inside.
Jorge Mateo waits on deck. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Aquino is right there, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Mateo.
At the plate, Jorge Mateo, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis next to bat. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's too high.
Pitch on the way. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting, third
When you
base,
play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
To the plate now, Matt Chapman. A ball and no strikes. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Fouled away. Two out here and a runner at second. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2.
2-2 now.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A ball and a strike. Reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Striding into the box, Aristides Aquino, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 50, Randal Grichuk.
Coming to the plate now, Randal Grichuk, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Jordan Romano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
Now to the plate, Sheldon Neuse. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Sheldon Noisy.
First pitch on its way.
Inside ball.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. To 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So striding in, Sean Murphy. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, Mark Canha.
Stepping into the box, Mark Canha. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
At the plate now, Chad Pinder, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Down the third baseline. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The A's strand 1. They're on top 7-2. Lou Trevino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury.
The first baseman, Brandon Drury.
Now here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Standing in now, Danny Jansen, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And this is taken in for the second out.
The designated hitter, number 4, Scott.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Scott Kingery. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Lifted in the air to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien, number 35 now on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Into the box now, Matt Olson. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Home run number 42 on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Sam Gaviglio comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Sam Gaviglio.
At the plate, Jorge Mateo. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
2-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. In now, Chris Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Still only 1 out in the inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to Chris Davis.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Right fielder is on the run, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. And it's fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. Drury has it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in, Sheldon Noisy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Men on third with 2 down.
Nope.
2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
2-1 the count.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
In now, Sean Murphy. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Aquino is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the A's 10, the Blue Jays 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Panik starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Line drive to center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
1-0.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Olson is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo.
Ready for another shot now. Bo Bichette. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Here comes the 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. The Oakland A's, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division. Sean Manaea gets his 18th win of the year, the best on the staff. Chase Anderson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 10 runs, 18 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Kansas City Royals and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next on the show. Logan Webb gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Leading off the
Stepping in,
for
Adalberto Mondesi. He will lead this one off today.
Adalberto Mondesi.
First pitch on its way. On the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Throw into second, and he is in there. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9.
Gordon.
Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, Dero. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Left side, but well foul. Webb, 23 years old. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Slider laid off for a ball.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. Over the last 10 games, he's driven in only 3 runs. That's not the kind of production you expect from a guy hitting in the middle of the order. He's had some opportunities. He just hasn't cashed in.
Whit Merrifield next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Fastball called for strike two.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Ready with the 1 and 2. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Royals leave 1, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Brad Keller will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Now in the box, Jason Dominguez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, the center fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I don't think it's any secret, and I'm not trying to be funny, but they need Buster Posey to bust out in this game. He struggled the last 2 games, only 2 hits in the series, but he's a guy you can't let down on. One swing can get him hot and right back into a groove.
And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
Nope.
And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball.
Right fielder,
kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Hunter Dozier. First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Dozier, a native Texan. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Perez.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 18 homers and 55 driven in. That evens it up 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Ryan O'Hearn is on deck. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 14 homers and an even 40 RBIs. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now. Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Hit on the ground out to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Sandoval.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Miller is there now to make the play, and on one pitch, Sandoval is retired.
Batting fifth.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Miller is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Batting fifth.
So stepping in, Brandon Belt. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with. Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Buster Posey.
Stepping in, Buster Posey. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Dozier is there.